Hello there, folks, and welcome to this little ambient chill out session. And as you can see, this time I'm having another play in Ableton Live. As I say, I do normally use Bitwig, but I do love Live as well. I'm always like switching between the two. I think they're really the two best DAWs on the planet, in my opinion. But yeah, let's go back to the actual project I've been working on, instead of like getting on about the best DAWs. So here I've got this track one called Strange Loop there, and all it is Bitwig's new auto filter there going, and it's controlled by, where are we now, the Formant mod there with the modulators. I do love the new modulators in Ableton Live now. It's a hell of a lot more like Bitwig. Massive improvement. I'll turn that on and you hear it change instantly. And what it's doing, this LFO is running at 0.02 hertz, and it's controlling the formant here within the auto filter. If I turn that rate up, you'll hear it a lot more emphasized. The wow 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 yo 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 type of effect. But I turn it nice and low, back to 0.2 again. As I say, that's controlling the formant there. And just before that, I have got Valhalla delay. So I will turn that on now. And you will hear little delays going there. Yeah, eighth dotted delay and quarter note dotted delay. Yeah, that sounds great through the cans. It really does. Gonna mess with the pitch here. This new auto filter, it's really good. Well impressed with it. At the moment, I'd say it's in vowel mode, so you get those wow wow type of effects, but you've got all these different algorithms here. Low pass, high pass, band pass, notch, morph, DJ, comb filter, resampling, notch, plus LP, low pass, I presume that is, yeah, and vowel, which we are on now. I'm yet to explore this fully yet, because like I say, I do normally use Bitwig, but having a mess with this these past couple of days, and it's I'm really impressed with it. I really am. Yeah, let's shut the info down there so it all moves along. That's it. Got more space on the screen. So that auto filter goes into the Valhalla delay, as we've just seen, and it goes into a modulator, which is controlling the formant, as I've already explained. So let's come to the actual sound itself, called Strange Loop. Yeah, great naming there, Wayne. Strange Loop. And he just got an audio file playing over here, looping little warp markers on it, just to tidy it up a little bit. Yeah, so that's what that actual source of the sound is there. Then it goes into a resonator, which is actually turned off at the moment. So I'll turn that on, and we will hear the sound change even more. So let's turn it on. Yeah. Well, we're not quite hearing it just yet because I've yet to turn on the wet dry control with another modulator or the resonator. So now, yeah, you can hear it now. Yeah, I forgot to turn that on first. Yeah, so it goes into a resonator, and then it goes into the other modulator for the wet dry knob there. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Turn the rate up so you can really hear it going. There you go. Yeah, I'm still to get my head around these new modulators, but you know, I've been having to play, and they are a massive improvement from, like, say, Live 10. Was it Live 10 and 11? They were completely different in that you didn't have as much control over them. But now, the new interface of the actual modulators is pretty in-depth, but I've got to study it a bit more, but it is a big improvement. Yeah, and then, okay, then it goes into the old Valhalla Supermassive, which we all love. So let's turn that on. And there's the reverb. It's my favourite preset. Oh, no, it isn't. I thought it was that one there, folks. Cygnus X1 or XI. That's the one I normally have it on. Yeah, but yeah, both sounded good anyway, to be honest. So, but yeah, so that's that sound going there. We got a lovely little drone going. Okay, so on track 2, let's slowly turn that up on the Keylab. It's just a little random sequence going on, not too repetitive. It's over about 8 bars, I think. Nice delay on it. Let's turn it up a little bit more. And let's go and see what we got. So Signs 2. Yeah, it's the old June. Because this track I've got here is from years and years ago. I've just opened it up again and modified it a little bit. And this is one of the old plugins that I used to use back in the day. Synapse Audio June, the very first one. Still a great sounding synth. The only thing with this one, you can't rescale the interface. And that's about it, really. I think it still sounds awesome. I just wish you could make that interface a lot bigger. I've seen different posts online, people saying about this, that they'd like this particular version to be updated, the first one, because it was great for its time, and it'd be nice to see a 2026 update. It really would. But yeah, that's enough of the plugin. All the effects that you are hearing are coming from that plugin as well. There's no processing within Ableton. Yeah. And then we've got a nice pad on track 4. I'll bring in the drum loop last. We've got a pad here, which is, bring it in nice and slow. That is my Roland Gaia SH01, which is here. Doesn't get much use now, to be honest, but been having to play with live, like I say, and I thought I'll put an external hardware instrument back into live and come up with this pad on it. It sounds really nice. Yeah. So there's a lovely little pad game there. I just love stuff like that. I really do. Yeah, there you can see it's the external instrument there, SH01. MIDI channel 16, audio from Gaia, and in my case it's channels 5 and 6 on my Focusrite interface. Yeah, that's going into the new auto filter again, there. Just with the standard, what are we on here now? Yeah, oh, we're on a bandpass. Yeah, bandpass filter there. And you've got your frequency. As I was saying earlier, the new auto filter, it's great you've got these different presets. Let's put it on low pass. It's nice. High pass. But what we will do, I think we'll go back to the original bandpass that I had it set on. Yeah, we've got like a bit of both there now. See, 24 dB per octave curve on the filter there, as opposed to the 12. Just narrows it down a little bit. So it makes it sound a little bit more like muffled. I love those muffled pad sounds like that. They sound awesome. Yeah, and that's going into Valhalla delay again there. Yeah. And then Valhalla delay will go into Supermassive again. Yeah. So that's that going. And finally, we've got Microtonic on track 3. Let's turn that up. I do love Microtonic. So that's an old plugin, but it sounds absolutely awesome, I think. Yeah, wow. Let's have a look at it. I'm not sure if you know this one, boys and girls, but I remember playing on this about 2005. Not sure if it come out around about that time. Finally got round to buying it a few years ago, and I use it a lot. Microtonic. It's awesome sounding plugin for those like synthesized drum sounds, as opposed to like samples. It's all done with the synth itself. It sounds really good. Let's mute some of the sounds here. And what you can do with this, because like it's a bit repetitive now, going boom, boom, boom over and over. But what you could do is drag that over from this as a MIDI file, and then start to manipulate the sounds that way. Make it sound so it's not as repetitive. Let's turn back on again. Yeah, I think it's a great sounding plugin. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Channel will be on. Yeah, 3. Yeah, there's the arts coming in. The kick, I love the kick in it. Well, that might be a bit too loud now, boys and girls. Yes, click it there, and as you can see, we got the oscillator. Do we want to listen to the oscillator or the noise? There's the noise. What I've done is mix them together, so you can just hear a bit of the noise. Sounds awesome. Yeah. We'll mute that one and that one. And I think one is already muted. It was muted. Yeah. Let's have a listen. There we go. It was a kick on one. So click one. In fact, just to end this tutorial, what I'll do, as you can see, it's on 1, 3, 8, 9, and 11. So what I'll do is go 1. Yeah, it's playing a pattern as well, actually. Yeah. So, yeah. Turn the pattern chain off. Is it that one? Is it that one? Yeah. So it's just on A now. That's it. I'll keep playing A. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Put accents on each one. And there you got your 4 on the floor on that particular kick. Right, yeah, so that sounds really good. I like that. And the rest of the track is just pretty much scrap at the moment. It's as you can see, years ago I had the original Nexus, which I haven't got anymore, so there's nothing on these tracks. That's just a drone I was messing with. Doesn't sound that good really. It turned out pretty poor, in fact. So we've got signs there. What is signs actually? Let's turn it up. Oh yeah, signs was alright actually, yeah. Another signs. Signs 1, we've got signs 2, yeah. Oh yeah, we got Steppy here. I used to know Steppy quite well, but I don't use it that often now, and I get a bit confused with it. But once you start getting into it, you realise how powerful it is. It's a really powerful plugin, step sequencer. Yeah, great. But anyway, enough of that. Turn that down. And what I'll do, I will just come across to the master track. No, I won't. I'll just do them all separately. I'll just turn that one down on signs 1. Turn the microtonic down. Bring bring the pad down. And I will press stop on the launch key. And that is it for that little jam. As I say, it's nothing special. It's just a little experiment again in Ableton Live that I don't normally use. And that's what I've come up with from an old track I was working on years ago. Yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down and give me loads of crap about it. Yeah, it's the crap that I like. It makes me more inspired. Yeah. Anyway, okay then, folks. Thanks for that. Hope you did enjoy it, like I say. And I'll see you again soon for another little jam in Ableton Live or Bitwig. Or it could be the new Reason 14, which I'm learning. And what else have we got? Oh, FL Studio. Yeah, FL Studio. That's a different topic. Yeah, but we'll see. Okay, thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.